Hey y'all, welcome back to Dots and Beyond. I'm Beth. Let's do a plan with me and wrap up March, shall we? Let's go ahead and get started. Just as I've decided to get started on this, there's a gnat. So you might see a gnat, and you might see me battle a gnat as we try to do this plan with me. It is also Sunday. I'm going to record this and I'm going to post this. My son is also here. He is in the middle of a gaming static, so we might hear him. We just might hear him. There might be a lot of noise today, but we're just going to go ahead and get this done. And hopefully the mic doesn't pick up too much of his laughter and stuff in there. And if it does, I'll try to cut it out. All right, let's finish March, shall we? We are wrapping up the Emerald Door, which is my theme for the month. I've already pre-cut out some stuff for me to make this a little bit quicker and faster if I can pick it up. I can't even pick it all up because it's been a week. So last week I posted a picture of my plan with me because I thought I had messed up my sound settings because last week's plan with me, I filmed the whole thing and then none of it had sound. Not a single bit of it. Well, turns out it wasn't my sound settings, it was my mic. I've had to replace my microphone because you can't do this without a microphone. So I do film with my phone, but I definitely don't rely on my phone for sound. I do have a mic, an external mic, and it went bye-bye. So we had to replace that. Those of you who've been along since December, you know, it's just been one hit after another in Bethland. And one of the other things that happened this week is that I had to drop another small fortune into my vehicle because my brake pads went out. And brakes are something that are supposed to warn you, right? You're supposed to start getting that squealy noise in your tires that's telling you that something's not quite right. No, we went from me thinking everything was okay with my tires to everything definitively not being okay with my tires. Like not being able to drive it, had the grinding noise. I just happened to be, that is not gonna go in straight. I just happened to be in a location that was very close to one of the Jiffy Lubes, which is a company here in the States that does oil changes and that sort of thing. This is one of those full service ones that also does brake pads. And I happened to be like, I don't know, 200 yards away from it, far enough that I could just barely drive my car over there and go, can I leave this with you overnight? Replace my brake pads and I'll pay tomorrow. It just was another one of those things that I was not anticipating having to pay for this quarter, and it's just been a ride, guys. It has just been a ride, and I'm trying really hard to not let it get to me. I think I mentioned in a previous video that I had met with my psychiatrist and was like, this has been a lot. This has been a lot for anyone. This has been a lot even for a person who maybe doesn't live with mental illness. Yet I do live with mental illness. And it's been difficult. Look, that Sunday went on there totally crooked as well. We're just not gonna worry about it. At least we got those on there. I cut out some of the stickers from my planner kit that were more garden related. I guess maybe I'm just gonna try to manifest good garden vibes. I also need to film my April plan with me. And as soon as I finish this video, I'm gonna have to run to a Michael's or somewhere and buy some vellum because my vellum that I print my cover pages on for the month, find one, these, is missing in the move. And I've reached the point where I don't know where it could possibly be. Either I've gone ahead and put it away somewhere and I don't know where I put it, or it got stuck in a box that it wasn't supposed to be in. But I think I have, not every box is completely unpacked, but at least they're open and I can see what's in them. And you know, it's just reached the point of, I wish I could take a whole week off and just finish unpacking my apartment. And I can't do that right now. I have too many events taking place. And I had like 2 more land on my plate this past week. So work is busy. It is my moneymaker. It is how I pay my bills. YouTube does not pay my bills by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, there's a lot going on. All right, March. What's happening in March? Let's put down some washi tape. I can hear the raucous laughter from the living room. That's okay. This green's got little bitty hearts on it. I don't know if you can see that. It'll focus. We're going to use that to mark in an area down here for our weather. Just right there. Come across. And we'll bring that one all the way across the page. Oop. There we go. we'll go ahead and stick it on my commute time. It's what's been working for me, so why change it, right? I mean, we could change it for interest. I could change it for the audience. But this is where I remind you that your planners are for you. Your planners are not for the audience. Even those of us who share ours publicly online, our planners are still for us. We might still try some different things for the sake of the audience, or we might do spreads or things in our research and development journals. But for the most part, when we're sharing our real life stuff, it's the stuff we're working on and that we work out of for the week. Monday is still part of our full moon. It did have a little moon icon, and I'm just going to put him there. I just feel like he needs to live there before we move off of the full moon. There we go. And then I'm going to put my little sun symbol, if I can get the stencil out, so that I can put in my co-star affirmation-y thing. I don't really know what to call that thing. Technically, it's a horoscope, but I don't think of it as that. And last week, you have been analyzing your career and ambitions. You may notice a feeling of frustration. You're going to have to address your natural sense of self-control. Listen to your pragmatic side. Yep, definitely. All those things. I will write that in. Sometime today, I'll get that email. I don't have it yet, or I would have noted it down so that I could include it in here. All right, looking back at last week, I'm still working on home projects because of moving, and I took yesterday off. I spent the whole day with my cousin. We went thrifting. I didn't buy anything. I bought a book, but I didn't buy anything at the thrift store. But it was just great to get out, to sit down and have lunch with her, and to chat, and to just be together and spend some time out away from both work as well as unpacking this apartment. I had just had enough. So that's what we did there. Here's where my car broke down. Here's where I picked up my car. This is last week. And let's do this week. All right, meetings. Do I have meetings? I'm light on meetings this week. Let me put in my lunch breaks for work, which are going to fall here and here. Wednesday's a little bit of an anomaly. It's an event day that involves travel, so we'll deal with that later. And here and here. And now I have a dog barking outside my window. It is just not the day for filming. Let me say that. All right, and then Friday as well. Yeah, that'll work. And then I have a meeting at 2. I think I'm gonna use dots. We'll use dots. All right, I have a meeting at 2 o'clock. Do I have any other meetings this week? And 11 o'clock on Friday is not really a meeting. And I've got a 9 o'clock thing on Wednesday before I hit the road. All right, so we're just going to put meeting. I'm trying to decide if I want to put the name of the meeting or if I just want to put meeting. I'm also at a really weird angle right now. Fix that. At 11 o'clock on Friday, this is a Bujo U plan with me. I am a member of Bullet Journal University that I want to sit in on. And then meeting. And then lunch. If you've been here for a minute, when I have events, people feed me. Coworkers have learned that if somebody doesn't feed me on event day, I might not actually eat. Because I get so caught up in the planning of all of the things. At 1 o'clock is the actual event. It is a press conference. I will have this meeting here, and then I've got to travel 2 hours. So to about here will be travel time. This will be set time. I'll have a little bit of time to strike. It doesn't take as long to break down an event as it does to set one up. And then travel. I don't know. I anticipate being back in Little Rock 4 o'clock, maybe 4:30. I don't know how long that's going to take. That's what that looks like. So it is definitively an event day. Monday, I am in office. Tuesday, I am remote. We're just going to put event day for Wednesday. Thursday, I'm back in office. And right now, Friday, I am remote, unless something else pops up and gets in my way. It shouldn't. We should be good to go. All right, weather. It's going to be a lovely week once we get past Monday. Monday is a rainy day. Dang it, Monday, you gotta go and mess up the whole week. It's fine. It's all good. And I mean, tomorrow it is supposed to rain and rain and rain and rain. I don't think that's one of those maybe it's gonna rain. I think that is a definitively it's gonna rain all day situations. Last week I put these little green lines to separate. Do I want to do that? I don't know. Maybe I'll just use my pen because it's in my hand and it's gonna make it easier. I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna leave this bottom area to do some kind of weekly summary. I don't know if I will or not. It's just a thought. So for now, we're gonna leave it there. See if I use it. All right, so we have sunshine. We have mostly sunshine here. So we're gonna use this little cloud, some sunshine around it. And then we have another day of sunshine, and then another day of mostly sunshine. And then we have a partly cloudy day on Saturday. And then we have a mostly cloudy day on Sunday. So there we go. And they're kind of all over the place. Temperature wise, it should be nice. A high of 59 Fahrenheit on Tuesday. A high of 60 on Wednesday. I can't read my own notes. A high of 66 on Thursday. 72 on Friday. And then we make it almost to 80 on the weekend. I think the humidity is supposed to stay low, so hopefully for us this will be a great weather week once we get past this awful situation tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna put in these little brackets for my meals. We do at least 4 meals a week. As y'all, anytime I stop talking, I'm gonna have to edit out my son hollering. I thought about not filming this at this moment and waiting for him to be done, and if I'd done that, this was never gonna make it up. This video was never going to make it into the light of day. All right, deliveries for the week. Monday, I have Amazon coming. I've had to order a printer cable because in this move, I cannot, and I have tried everything, get my HP printer to reconnect to Wi-Fi. Absolutely can't do it. I have followed every instruction. I have done all of the things, and obviously I use a printer, right? I make these printables for myself, and I can't do it. I'm biting the bullet and buying a printer cable. Where my original printer cable is, I have no idea because it's been connected to Wi-Fi since I bought it. And then I've also just moved and everything's in chaos. I have no idea where that cable is. So it's another one of those things that's just gone wrong in trying to get moved and whatnot. So Amazon's bringing me a new printer cable. I decided I had to have it, and they're doing that tomorrow. And then I have my HelloFresh delivery on Tuesday. And I also really need to get in a Walmart order. So we're going to say that we'll have that delivered tomorrow as well. Because I don't even have things like milk. I haven't done a grocery order in like 2 weeks. We need milk and butter. Those things that are staples that you keep around. So let's say we're going to have Walmart delivered tomorrow, and I'll get that order put in today. Amazon is coming tomorrow with my printer cable, and then HelloFresh is coming on Tuesday, which is my normal HelloFresh delivery day. And that is it. I don't know what my weekend is going to look like yet. It is probably going to be just more unpacking because I've just not had the time. Once I get home from work, I can do maybe 1 or 2 things. You can tell I'm making progress, but it just doesn't feel like I'm making progress, and it's kind of driving me crazy. I'm gonna stick some stickers on here and we'll be right back. Okay, that is it for the decoration. Like I said, we'll figure out what this is going to look like, later in the week when I make some decisions. I might need to get out of the house again and go hang out with somebody and just be away from stress. Because right now, home is stress, work is stress, everything feels stressful. So last week was list 12. If you're new here, I'm doing the 52 lists project this year. And this one was list your best qualities, and I put in my love for people, my tenacity, my laugh, endurance. Been a lot of endurance this winter. Wit, and the fact that I'm a mental health warrior. There's some spaces for me to add more in there at another time. And we are ready to do list 13, which I've already put in a header for. But again, if you're new here, I don't peek ahead in the book. I have no idea what list 13 says, which is typically why I don't fill them in on camera, because that's too much pressure. But we do just go ahead and look at them and see what they are going to be. List the things that always cheer you up. Well, spending time with my cousin yesterday is one of those things that helped cheer me up. And take action. Circle the things on your list that you can do for yourself, because you are the owner of your happiness, so you don't have to rely on other people to do those things. But let's go ahead and put in list the things that always cheer you up. Guys, there is plenty of ink in this pen, and I cannot get it to reactivate. So the closest thing we have is my Sharpie S Gel. This is also an S Gel, but this is a 0.38. This is a 0.5, and it's much thicker, but we're going to switch to it because it is close by and I don't want to go seeking another pen at the moment. All right, and then we are going to put in some bullet points like we normally do, and I'm probably going to put this quote down here at the bottom of the page. And this quote reads, "When one enters a door, one must be brave enough to see the other side." And again, all my quotes in this journal are coming from the book 10,000 Doors of January. Because I had them already cut out, we're just sticking in a few of these stickers that I had. There are enough individual stickers on the downloadable kit to put stickers on every page of the journal as you go through, to have one for every day. Make different collages if you want to. There are a myriad of floral and themed stickers to choose from in that particular kit. We're gonna hop back here to our March plan with me. You know, it's satisfying. It's gonna end on a Sunday, and we are gonna start April on a Monday, and hopefully Monday will be a clean slate for Beth, and 2024 can actually start without any drama. So if you like this video, you'll know what to do. Please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you with an April plan with me soon.